Hey everyone, and welcome to the Chowtown Games Forecast. Last time we covered June games and it was filled with some interesting hitters. It was also a huge month for game announcements. Seriously, it was like back to back to back. And the later half of this year is absolutely stacked. Although it's packed with games, July is a bit of an outlier. This coming month feels like the calm before the storm. It's actually a really soft month in terms of game releases. Even so, we'll still talk about them all, so with that being said, I'm your host Itachi, and let's get into it. Starting off with notable releases is Exoprimal on July 14th. This is going to be a third-person shooter that is PvPvE, which is a really interesting concept. You're going to be fighting an enemy team while trying to fight hordes of dinosaurs at the same time. The concept in itself is neat to me, but I don't feel anything when I see this game, which sucks because I do really like the concept. I like PvE, and PvP is okay. I think it's just a really cool concept if you have to fight other people while trying to fight other things around you. It just looks super generic to me, and I haven't really heard anything from word of mouth, so I can't even tell if people are liking or disliking it. I know that the concept is cool, and I know I would enjoy it if the gameplay is there. And it is coming to Game Pass, so there's that, and it might be worth checking out. Otherwise, if you don't have Game Pass, this is another multiplayer only game that is $60, and I will not be buying it. But I might try it on Game Pass if enough of my friends want to. I can definitely see me getting into it if the gameplay is good. It wouldn't be the first time something generic looking actually ended up having some substance to it, so I'll try not to judge it too much until I can try it myself. After Exoprimal comes out, there is a pretty big release on July 21st, but I'm going to skip past it for now since I'm only going to talk about 3 games in this forecast, and I do want to end on this one. So let's fast forward to July 27th, where The Expanse, a Telltale series, releases. For those that don't know, since it has been quite a long time since Telltale has released a game, they're the company that really brought the choose your own adventure movie-like games into the mainstream audience. The games had existed before Telltale. I'm not saying that they pioneered it, that they innovated the genre or anything, but the internet combined with the release of the Walking Dead series really pushed it into popularity. Even though it was popular though, the company went bankrupt in 2018, but they were saved in 2019 by Skybound Games. When being saved, they got to finally finish The Walking Dead final season, but this is the first game since going bankrupt, and that's the biggest reason as to why I included this game. I don't care about The Expanse. I've never seen this show that this is a prequel to, but Telltale games do have some great experiences, so I'm hoping this does well, even if I don't feel any connection to it. It will be a great way to keep fans of the show happy, and if it's a success, it will hopefully show that the studio is back in full force, which in theory will benefit their future games. Please give us The Wolf Among Us 2 soon, that's what I really want. Please! If you guys haven't played that Telltale game, you guys gotta play the first one. I mean, if you guys have not played The Wolf Among Us 1, please play it. Please! Anyways, let's move back to July 21st, where we see the release of Pikmin 4. The last new entry for the series was in 2013 with Pikmin 3 for the Wii U, although that did get a Switch version a few years ago. This game has a lot of history to it. It was confirmed in development in 2015, where Miyamoto said that it was close to completion. But that never did come out, did it? No. Yeah, no. It was almost done, but they never showed it. So from that point forward, Pikmin fans have been waiting, and waiting, and waiting, expecting it each and every year. And finally, it was announced last year, and now it's releasing this month. This game looks super fun, and it has a demo if you haven't tried it. The most recent Nintendo Direct had a solid breakdown and it showed a lot that appealed to me. I had always been interested in Pikmin games, but I have yet to actually play any of them. That changes soon though, because Nintendo did decide to shadow drop Pikmin 1+2, and they are releasing a physical version of it in September. If I can find the time, I do want to experience the entire series from the first game and play them all on Switch. This looks like such a charming series. I'm glad that all the games are on Switch now, except you. You don't count and you don't need to come here. I'm hoping this game does well. There's a lot writing on this game and it looks like we're actually seeing the revival of this series, at least on Twitter. 1+2 looks like it's doing really well. A lot of people have been buying 3 because 4 is coming out soon, and I'm very much looking forward to it, so hopefully I can play it later this year. And that covers the games that I found notable or I'm looking forward to in July 2023. Although there were very few games this time around and it was a very short video, I still wanted to talk about them. It really does feel like this month is being used as a spacer before the craziness that starts in September. I think there's a few things in August, but I think August is also similar to this month. I only talked about 3 games, but I'm sure I missed some that some people are looking forward to. Like, I know there's a Disney game that's coming out that looks pretty cool. It's a platformer, and I just completely forgot it until this moment. So let me know what I missed and what games you're looking forward to in the comments below. This was the Chao Games forecast for July 2023, and we'll see you in the next one.